Python has three built-in numeric data types, ranging from integers, floating point numbers, and complex numbers. Right now, we're going to learn about integers and floating point numbers, which are the two most commonly used number types. And we would also get to look at complex numbers in a later session. So let's get started with understanding numbers in Python, numbers, Python. All right, so giving an example, say we have num1 equals 10. Of course, we understand that num1 right here is our variable, and 10 here basically happens to be the number. This, describes a whole number, which would most likely refer to as an integer, right? We also have another example. It can be number 2. So let's call this 10.50. This is a decimal number, which, in Python here, we refer to this as a floating point number. We can actually write numbers that are more lengthy. So I can say number, let's say, let's say large numbers, example. So instead of writing maybe 10 million like this, we can actually separate this with an underscore. 10 million, expect an additional zero. Okay. So this is valid. We can print large number. So let's pull up our terminal. Simply going to say Python 3 main.py, and I have this value. So this is a valid integer because we have a longer set of numbers. We just have to separate this with the underscore. Okay, and you can also get to see the type. So we can just say type of large number just to see that this is still um, a valid integer. You see, we have class int, right? That shows that we are still working with an integer, right? Okay, so for that of num2, we check the type of num2. You see, we get the class float, which means this is a floating point number. All right. Let's try out some other examples. Working with numbers. We're going to see how to perform simple mathematical operations using numbers. So let's say we have a equals 5 and b equals 2. We're going to check out addition. Simply say print a plus b, right? That has to be a single plus, of course, a plus b. So this gives us 7. Let's try subtraction. Print a minus b. That gives us 3. Division. A divided by b. That's 2.5. Modulus. Let's try modulus. Okay. By the way, that's modulus. Okay. Print a modulus b. So this is going to give us the remainder, of course, right? This gives us this results in the remainder, right? And let's see multiplication. So we get to use the asterisk sign here. If I run this, we have 10. All right. So this is a simple arithmetic operation, checking out how numbers work in Python. Next, we're going to be looking at Python strings.